This is CNN.
Floodwaters soaking much of eastern Germany have reached their crests, but authorities are still battling to contain the torrential flow of water. Leaders meet in Berlin to begin the long task of determining relief for flooded Central Europe. And fear and mourning grip southern England, where authorities say 2 bodies found in a rural area are almost certainly those of 2 missing 10-year-old girls. Hello and welcome to World News. I'm Colleen McEdwards at CNN Center. Police in Britain say they're almost certain that the 2 bodies found on Saturday are those of the 2 girls who have been missing since August 4th. 2 suspects are being held on suspicion of killing 10-year-old Holly Wells and Jessica Chapman. The suspects haven't been charged yet. Police spoke with the media just a short while ago about the case.
It is almost exactly 2 weeks since Holly Wells and Jessica Chapman disappeared from this town, sparking a massive inquiry to find them. It is with great sadness that I have to tell you the following news. It may be some days yet before we are able to positively identify the 2 bodies found at Common Drove near Lakenheath in Suffolk yesterday lunchtime. However, we are certain, as we possibly can be tonight, that they are those of Holly and Jessica. Holly and Jessica's families have been told this terrible news.
A special church service was held for the missing girls in their hometown. More now on that part of the story from Mark Webster.
Hundreds of Soham's people came to the church, desperate to make sense of the appalling events which have left this town in turmoil. Just 7 days ago, the congregation here prayed that the 2 10-year-olds were safe somewhere. But the absence felt most heavily in this ancient church was of the dead girls' parents, who had attended the service last week, praying that their girls would return safely.
Throughout this dreadful fortnight, we have had the image of Holly and Jessica etched on our minds. Pictures of their happy, smiling faces have been displayed in just about every window in town. These 2 lovely girls have been our first thought in the morning and our last thought every night. And as we've been thinking of these 2 delightful girls, we've been constantly aware of the searing, heart-rending agony that their parents have been going through. Kevin and Nicola, Leslie and Sharon have borne themselves with a bravery and a dignity that has won them nothing but admiration and great respect. We cannot even begin to imagine how harrowing this nightmare must be for them.
This community is still in an agony of self-doubt about how anything so dreadful could have happened in their midst. And there are many questions still unanswered. For many people in this small town, still struggling to come to terms with the enormity of what happened here, this service will have been a welcome moment of quiet reflection. Mark Webster, ITV News, Cambridgeshire.